Hello and welcome to this channel and this video. As you can see, I'm in the car again, driving to a client. Today's subject is about old souls, and I have actually touched on this before, but I just thought I would focus on something. You know, if you think that you're an old soul, there are some signs that you can measure yourself, if you like, against. You know, there are things that happen maybe in your life when you are young, or you know, as you grow older, that you think, hang on a minute, you know, how do I know that? How do I know that that's correct? And how do I know, you know, how do I know how to do something? But what I was going to focus on in this video is more about when you meet other people and you think, why do I know that person? You know, what is it about? And sometimes, you know, you might think, what is it about this person that appeals to me? Why do I feel attracted to them? Why do I feel I know them? You know, and they could be complete strangers. And this again is another sign of an old soul, because you know that does actually happen quite a lot. It's happened to me quite a lot, even when I was really, really young. You know, there were times when I kept thinking, you know, I don't know who this person is, but I feel like I know them. You know, they're a complete stranger. And there have been people that I've come across in my life that I feel, not just on the surface that I knew them, but that I knew them intimately. You know, that there was something beyond just acquaintance. And it really felt weird. It was like, and it wasn't a human, you know, let's clear out something. It wasn't kind of a human attraction or infatuation. It went beyond that, if you know what I mean. It's probably difficult to explain, maybe difficult to understand, unless you've experienced it. But I have, you know, my path has been crossed by people that I've met before, some who I've known and some who I've not known before, and there's something inside of you that kind of says, I know this person. It's a familiar spirit, or it's a familiar soul. You know, the person that's represented in the human form, and you know, is someone else. It's someone that you've met in a previous, you know, incarnation. And this comes down to energies, because although as humans we are, you know, sometimes attracted to other humans, mainly because of their physical appearance, and then maybe their intellect, and if you go beyond that, it could be their psyche, their behaviour and mannerisms and such like. These are all very human things. But old souls, or old spirits that have been reincarnated, recognise each other by vibration. You know, it goes beyond, it goes into the ethereal, and it's something that when you become aware, when you become a sort of a spiritual person, become very aware about yourself and your inner self, you open up more, and not so much that you open up, but that you tend to recognize more vibrational level stuff. You know, I've been to places, and this is where, if you like, on a very minor level, where deja vu comes in. because sometimes you will go somewhere, or you'll meet someone, or you'll be in a situation that you think, hang on a minute, this is, why is this familiar? There are other reasons why, if you like, the effect of deja vu happens, but I firmly believe that it's something that has happened before, or it's something that we've dreamt about, that's happened in the future. And in the past we've dreamt about it and it's happened in the future. But it's a vibrational thing. This is what it's about. And for people who don't understand, they call it deja vu or coincidence, or but those of us who do understand, it's all about vibrational frequencies that we see things on. Spirit recognizes itself by frequency and vibration, and this is how this tends to happen. And the more in tune you become with it, and the older the spirit, the older the reincarnation that you are, the more times it will happen, because your path has crossed so many other souls, as it were, other spirit, that you will have more and more and more opportunities, or paths being crossed by spirit that you recognize. And it's actually quite interesting. I hope I'm explaining it correctly. So it's not an unusual thing, there's nothing wrong with anyone if all of a sudden they just think, hang on, why do I have feelings for someone? I don't even know them. Then you can just step back and just think, okay, this is possibly someone that I've encountered before, or the spirit of that person I've encountered before. They may not even know, this is the other thing that I've come across, that sometimes I've met very, very rarely, probably, I don't know, definitely one person in my life, possibly two people in my life, where they were also very aware of vibrational level stuff. And one person I actually did regression with, and we went back a long time. We went back a long, long time, and I'm talking thousands of years. We went back, and believe me, I did an awful lot of checking, as it were, because I thought this person was a little bit loopy. But no, it was, there was no explanation for the fact that our paths had crossed in this. I know there was a reason that our paths had crossed in this kind of lifetime, as it were. And there was quite an age gap as well. There was a 20-year age gap between us. It was just, it was weird. It was actually very weird, and but you just have to accept it. You just accept these things, and you just kind of think, okay. High in this lifetime, probably will, cross paths again in the future. And also I believe that if there was a destiny, if it was destined to happen, or possibly in a previous lifetime had been wished for, that you would meet a certain soul again, then I think you would know. You would definitely know. And I have met people where that has happened as well, and you can just tell, you can just really, really tell that these people, these spirits, these old souls were, kind of going through reincarnations paired up at the end of the day, and it was quite amazing. So hopefully that's explained it, short and sweet. And do please leave comments down below if you'd like to ask any questions. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again soon in another video.